The leader of the United Democratic Movement is calling for cabinet to be dissolved and replaced by a caretaker administration. Bantu Holomisa says this could help curb corruption within government. And he further says the caretaker body should run until the next general elections. So the general himself, Datu Bantu Holomisa, joins us now to give us more clarity around this particular petition. Thank you so much for your time, Datu Holomisa. I just want to start with looking at the numbers that you have tallied so far on this petition. You have managed to garner approximately 2,561 signatures so far. Just please clarify and elaborate further on the demands you're making and what you're hoping to achieve through this petition.
The United Democratic Movement is of the view that the current executive members of government should resign with immediate effect, especially after they announced that they would set aside an amount of 500 billion rands for this country to deal with the threat from coronavirus pandemic. Instead, what we are seeing now is the involvement of ANC leaders and their families in looting the same money which has been earmarked to attend to the coronavirus pandemic. We feel therefore that they should resign, go back to Parliament, let that caretaker government come up with strong and tight legislation on how to fight corruption. We are aware, everybody is aware in this country, that this looting by the ruling party started as early as 1995 through Sarafina II. So we feel strongly that we can no longer allow these people to continue to loot, and no one has been arrested, especially from the high echelons, of looting the resources of this country. I hope that the people of South Africa will agree with us that there is a need for an interim government. We cannot expect ANC to investigate itself. These people are contaminated, the whole body is contaminated. Right now, we are not getting answers.
Let's talk about that for a moment, where you state that the ANC cannot be entrusted to investigate itself. Are you joining the many critics that are further saying that even the same ANC's Integrity Committee cannot, of course, provide not only any recommendations that can be implemented, but also history shows that most, if not all, of the reports were never implemented in terms of holding those corrupt accountable?
I would like to confine myself to the exercise I'm busy with, and that is the executive committee, executive members of the ANC in government have been given an assignment to look after the resources of this country. But they are the ones who are allowing the pillaging of those resources. Good example, Bosasa. A few weeks ago, we heard from the senior member of that organization, Nomvula Mkhonyane, confirming the rumors that, yes, Bosasa gave us money for elections. Yes, Bosasa gave us money at their offices to run elections. Yes, Bosasa paid for birthday parties for the leadership of the ANC. But at the end of the day, you ask yourself a question. Where is this money coming from? It's coming from the government through Correctional Services Department. And then we expect us to fold our arms. Please, South Africans, these people must go.
It seems it's not just the ANC that you don't have faith in, Dr. Holomisa. You also further say that there would not be any political will equally from National Assembly to pursue a motion of no confidence against Cabinet.
Well, I based that on the experience. You will recall that we once had a president called President Zuma. Motions of no confidence were filed, but the ANC always rally behind the organization and say, we will defend this individual. This time around, if you say they must go, they will still apply the same approach. Hence, we are saying if, for instance, there was no a coronavirus, we would have organized marches, but the regulations are not allowing us. And I think this step we are taking is a peaceful step. I don't think people should allow or wait, rather, until people resort to march, and sometimes these marches get violent. So we have to make sure that we must talk to the ANC leadership, say, please, go.
Dr. Holomisa, that's where we leave our conversation. Thank you so much for your time. UDM leader Bantu Holomisa, they're calling for cabinet to be dissolved, but also placing that power in South Africans to sign in that petition, which I understand now stands at 2,561 signatures.